Insofern trifft die Argumentation, die Trump zur Grundlage seiner Entscheidung liegt, einfach nicht zu. Wir sollten also gar nicht darauf einsteigen, auf diese Argumentation. Und damit verbindet sich, dass die Rede von reziproken Zöllen, also Gegenmaßnahmen gegenüber Vorteilen, die Europa oder die Welt gegenüber den USA hat, einfach falsch ist. Es sind Verhinderungsmaßnahmen, es sind Abschottungsmaßnahmen, die er ergriffen hat mit schwerem Schaden auf die Weltwirtschaft. Schon jetzt brechen die Börsen ein und der Schaden kann noch größer werden. Deswegen gilt es jetzt hier bei diesem Rat, ruhig, umsichtig, aber auch klar und entschieden zu agieren. Klar und entschieden und umsichtig zu agieren heißt, sich klar zu machen, dass wir in einer starken Position sind. Amerika ist in einer Position der Schwäche. Die Äußerungen von Elon Musk, die man über das Wochenende so gesehen hat, sprechen genau diese Sprache, dass sie sehen, dass sie sich in eine schwache Position begeben haben, wenn, und das ist die Voraussetzung der politischen Arbeit, wenn Europa zusammensteht. First, the calculations from my point of view are nonsense. Even the basis of the calculation is nonsense. Yes, the assumption that a trade budget surplus or deficit is a problem in itself is a wrong estimation, because in the end globalization serves all economies, and especially the American economy has huge growth figures in GDP, better than a lot of European countries. So you see, if we, the rest of the world, are selling cheaper goods to the American economy, it's of use of the American economy. So even the basis of the calculation, the, how shall I put it, economical, philosophical basis is nonsense. And then we have seen that the countries who try to ease the conflicts beforehand with the US and hoped for a reduction of tariffs or being excluded from tariffs are wrong. This has not happened. So I can only say to the European partners, we have to stay united. If you try to solve the problem on your own, this will not be successful. Yes, I read what Elon Musk said. I think it's a sign of weakness and maybe of fear, because the acting politics are completely different. So if he has something to say, he should go to his president and say, before we're talking about zero tariffs, let's stop the nonsense the mess you have just made in the last week. So this is ridiculous, and the only interpretation I have is that he now sees that his own companies, but even the economies, are going to crumble because of the mess they have made. So he's afraid.
So what is
The US decision to raise tariffs against Europe and the rest of the world is extremely unfortunate. It is when goods and services, entrepreneurs and ideas can move freely over the Atlantic Sea that humankind has made the biggest leap forward. We don't want escalation, we don't want a trade war with the US, we want more trade and more cooperation with the US. But the EU stands united right now. We're in favor of a negotiated solution, but of course stands ready for countermeasures that are well targeted and proportionate. Sweden will continue to be a strong voice for free trade and open trade routes, and it's important to say that we need to sign more free trade agreements going forward right now. All options are on the table right now, and we will of course be in favor of EU unity, but the countermeasures, they have to be well targeted and countermeasures so it don't hurt European companies more than it hurts American companies. Thank you.
Thank you.